All right, so I'm going to take you guys through some of the platforms that I'm actually integrating into my business right now. So I'm just going to show you the basics of them. I'm not going to go into how I'm using them yet because I'm going to give it a couple weeks just to make sure that they are working for me. But I did want to show you what I'm trying out. So that way, if you guys want to follow along the journey, see what it looks like, and then I'll be tracking my successes and sharing it with you as well. So the first platform I've been using is called Chat Silo. And now this I specifically use as a CRM for my Facebook Messenger. And the reason is I use Facebook as my primary platform to market on. And so I'm reaching out to so many people each day. I message every single person who joins my group. I message those who were interested in joining my group, clients, those who have been in various programs of mine. I have friends on there. So my inbox can get very overwhelming. And what I want to make sure is that I'm not missing anybody who is potentially interested in my program just because I don't message them back, or I don't get to them right away, or maybe their message got lost. So what Chat Silo does is it actually ensures that you can organize your leads. So it uses a tagging system. And then I'll just kind of show you why I use it. I don't utilize all the features on here, and I'll explain why. So you can create your own tags. I have one for one of my programs, one for my done for you services, one for friends, one for people in my group. That way I just know when I look at my messenger who is what and where they are in the process. So this is pretty much why I got it. I think the tagging is super important. I do track my leads also on a Google Sheet, but in Facebook Messenger, it actually shows like directly on the messenger itself. Let me see if they have a screenshot of that. They don't. But basically, when you're messaging someone, it shows their tag. And so that's super helpful for me just to keep things organized. You can also integrate a Google Calendar to set a reminder to follow up with certain people. I really like this because sometimes people are like, oh, right now isn't the best time to buy your program. Maybe I will in December. So I can make a note on my calendar because Lord knows, like come December, I'm not going to remember that that specific person said that they wanted that program then because I've been having so many conversations. And when you're doing lead gen for yourself, you want to be having conversations each and every day. So you don't want that to get lost in the mix of everything. All right. So save time, make more money from your Facebook Messenger conversations. I definitely believe that fortune is in the follow-up. Most people aren't going to buy the first time you tell them about your product or service. But if you do follow up, if you do check in on people, if you do build those relationships, I do think you are going to get more money in your business. Even sorting through the tags as I set this up yesterday, I saw that people had fallen through the cracks or I just hadn't followed up with people. So I did go back, send them a voice note, and just remind them about my program. And even if one person converts from that, that's more money than this software cost. All right, it is pretty easy to set up. And then I was going to say I'm not using these, so I don't use any canned responses or message templates right now. I don't know if that'll be something I implement in the future. I just want my voice to feel really authentic. And I know some things can be an automatic response. Like if someone asks for something, there can be an automatic response. I know ManyChat is doing that right now, and that's going really well for people. But right now, I just don't have that. So I'm mostly using this for organization purposes. All right. Because you're separating people by tag, you could send a bulk message. I haven't done this yet, but I feel like it could be useful. So if you have people in your program and you have like a bulk message you want to send to them, like, hey, we need to reschedule this week's call to this. I like that it has that aspect. Let's see what else. I haven't randomized anything. That's not something I'm using this for. You can send a message when you're sent or accept a friend request. I haven't done this. I don't usually typically send a message as soon as I accept a friend request. I have been sending messages more so when people come into my group because I want to see what they're there for, what they want to know, everything like that. And then you can export your contacts. I think this is really cool because if your Facebook ever gets hacked, if Facebook ever goes down, there is this um, backup plan. So if you needed to make a new Facebook, you would have everybody's first, last names and profile URL as well as the tag. So I guess it's just a little bit of security there that you wouldn't lose all of your leads. You'd have a Google Sheet with that backed up and you'd be able to go message them and let them know what happened. And this is kind of what the dashboard looks like. It shows the tags, everything like that. That's what you could set up reminders, like I said. And so this is Chat Silo. There's a 7-day free trial on this. I do have a link if you want that trial. Please let me know. I'm happy to send it over to you. The link helps you, and then the link helps me as well because then I'm able to use an affiliate program to help more people find this software. And for you, it gives you that free trial. And then after the free trial is over, I believe that it is $29 a month, $29 a month per Facebook account if you do it monthly. If you do it yearly, it's $279 per Facebook account. I think that the monthly cost, like right now I'm doing monthly because I don't know if any tech will come along that replaces this, but I think it's a really cool price just because it's basically $1 a day. And I feel like if you are able to just get one more client a month by keeping your leads so organized and on the screen right there with you, it is totally worth it. All right, on to the next tool I'm using. It's called Debi. Now, Debi is very vast. I haven't explored all of it, so I'm just going to tell you guys why I got it and what I'm using it for. So it's actually an AI lead generation assistant that monitors keywords to find leads and outreach using AI. So it's used on Facebook groups, X, LinkedIn, and Reddit. Currently, I'm mostly marketing on Facebook, so I'm using it specifically for Facebook groups. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that. But real quick before I do that, it can monitor keywords on all these things. I'm not doing AI generated personalized comments and messages. I haven't done AI visual content, but I do want to highlight the difference between paid ads and Debi. So paid ads, I know right now, cost per click is really going up depending on your industry. But with Debi, you are able to get leads through just paying a monthly price. I wouldn't say it's free. I'll show you guys the pricing after. Simple targeting in paid ads, highly targeted in Debi. So you're searching inside Facebook groups. So I would say the leads are a little hotter, might not be more targeted though. Both high intent leads. So with Debi, when you're searching in Facebook groups, people are asking to buy. So I like that aspect, as it says genuine interest in buying. And I don't necessarily think this is true. Paid ads do work and it's not fake traffic, but with Debi, like people are actually asking for help. All right, I'm gonna skip these and go right into Facebook. So I have used Facebook groups to get about 90 to 95% of my clients over the last couple years. And the reason why I recommend this strategy to people newer in business as well as service providers is in entrepreneur groups specifically. What I've seen is so many people are actually asking for services. They're asking for coaches. They're asking for VAs. They're asking for social media managers, lead generators, website designers. You name it, people are asking for it. And so it's so much easier of a conversion if you're connecting with someone who's asking for your program or service versus connecting with someone and then having to sell that program or service to them and then explain why you're the one to do it, what your program is. Like you have to sell them on the idea. Where in Facebook groups, you kind of just have to sell them on why you're the best fit because they're already sold on the idea of buying what you have. All right, so what Debi does is you can select specific keywords and monitor them on Facebook groups. And I teach this to people organically. So, you could go into a bigger Facebook group, type in the words, sort through. It works. I've done this for a couple years, but it can be very time consuming. as someone who's done lead generation for the last couple years, I used to wake up and spend like a couple hours scrolling through Facebook groups to find leads for myself and for my clients. And this is a game changer because every 2 hours, Debi actually does a search through up to 25 Facebook groups, finds these keywords and puts them all in one spot for you. And so you're only searching through the posts that have your keywords versus all of the Facebook groups. So they monitor Facebook groups. I don't do the AI generated replies. One, I haven't set that up, and two, I like to custom respond to everything. So yeah, it monitors Facebook groups for keywords. Like I said, you could put 25 Facebook groups on there. You can kind of shuffle them around if there is a group that maybe isn't responding really well to the keywords, or if you have another group that you know will be better. It actually does track where each one comes from, so you could see over time which groups are producing the best results. I don't use the ChatGPT outreach. I don't use the influencer post detector, and I don't use the ready to buy feature, so I'll skip those. Yeah, so this is kind of what the inside of the platform looks like. Say you typed in marketing and social media as your keywords, it will put, if anyone searched that in Facebook, in that Facebook group. So I love it. It's $49.90 a month to monitor 25 Facebook groups, real-time keyword tracking. You can click to go to the Facebook group. And so I think it's amazing because I definitely make more than $50 a month using Facebook outreach. And it's been a tried and true method for me. And now I'm just able to cut down my time. I think it's brilliant. If I ever have any clients who are looking for Facebook leads through groups that I'm already in, I'm able to just add that on. If not, they can get their own Debi set up and I can monitor that for them. Yeah, it's super cool. I also have a link for this, so if you guys are interested, again, this comes with a 14-day free trial if you use my link, and then you would pay the $50 monthly. And then close more leads. Yeah, so you'll receive an alert pops up and it's like, we found 200 more leads for you. And then you just scroll through it. Not every single post is applicable because, again, a lot of groups are promotion and people are just promoting their stuff, but you can kind of like suss out what is important and what's not, which you do in Facebook groups anyway. And yeah, so I'm going to keep you guys posted on how this is going. This is day 2 of using it. Like it says, it is powerful for so many different industries. If you're someone who's a travel agent, you can put travel agent or book a trip or anything like that as keywords. When people say that in Facebook groups, you can then go respond, so you're not missing anything. During the day, I usually check Debi every couple hours, respond. And yeah, so I'll let you guys know how it's going, if I've gotten any clients from this method, if I think that I'm catching more on Debi than actually searching through it myself. I'm not going to use the AI tool in it right now in terms of having AI respond, because I think that I give pretty custom responses because I want to give a lot of value in the comments. Let's see. And this is, I did check, it is allowed by Facebook, so it doesn't break any rules. It's not going to say like, oh, you have a bot on there. No, this is just searching keywords like you would do, but it's putting it in one spot for you rather than you having to search through it. So anyway, let me know if you want the link for the free trial on Debi. Now, the third platform I'm going to share is the one I'm most unfamiliar with. It's called Apollo.io. I have used it for a client in the past. It's changed a lot since then. I used it at the beginning of the year, but Apollo has definitely upgraded since then. So I'm learning more about it, but this is a platform that I recommend to people who are like, yeah, I have absolutely no leads. I don't know where to look. I need like money now. It's a B2B platform, so it's only if you are marketing towards those who already don't have a business. It's probably not the right place for you. You know what? They actually might, don't quote me on that, because they might actually have people on there now versus just businesses. But it's the most up-to-date lead database. It's free to start, and it doesn't have like a trial period. It's just free has certain features and then the paid has certain features, kind of like Canva. I'm using the free version right now. I don't know if I'll upgrade to paid or not in the future, but it's a really cool tool. Basically, you're able to kind of search in your criteria, and then you're able to see people's company, their LinkedIn, and their email address. So there's so much you could do with this. They actually integrated email into it and phone calls, I think, for the premium feature. It has AI built into it. Again, I don't know if that's the paid version or the free version. But regardless, you're able to search among tons of verified leads. A lot of people really love it. Here's all these like AI tools. I've been watching YouTube videos about it so I could learn how to use it better and then show you guys like a full in tutorial demo. But right now, if you want to look at it, you could even go to their knowledge base and start reading articles, or go to resources and then academy, and they actually have like Learn Apollo videos. You could search it on YouTube as well, but it's really cool. I think that if you're really stuck for leads and you just want to do some cold email marketing, you want to add people on LinkedIn, you want to get very specific in the businesses you're targeting, this is a really cool platform. Definitely going to revolutionize lead generation. So I'm super excited to learn more about it and start integrating it, not only into my business, but client businesses. Like I said, the person who I did use this for, she actually ended up upgrading her Apollo. She has found the method very successful because she does market to CPG companies, and she's been able to find clients using Apollo and LinkedIn. So I think it's super cool. And so I just wanted to film this video for you guys to kind of just take you along the journey. Obviously, I haven't mastered any of these software platforms, but I do think that lead generation is rapidly changing and I want to stay on the cutting edge of things. So I'll show you guys as I progress in these different platforms. As I'm setting them up for myself. Hopefully I'll be setting them up for clients as well if people are excited about these and want to integrate them into their business. And I think the goal with all of this is to make getting leads, make getting sales easier, and be able to automate lead generation, be able to really have better, deeper conversations with the right clients and weed out those who really aren't there to have a business conversation with you. So keep you updated. Hope this was helpful. Please let me know if there's any other softwares or technology that you want to see, or any specific platforms if you feel like something's taking way too long for you to do and you want to see something. I might be able to find a software for you, and something that I'm super passionate about. My done for you services are going to change dramatically, because the old way I was doing it was going into people's accounts and manually searching for leads. But I do think in the future, what I want to offer, and I'll be putting that out there to you guys in the near future, is more of systems, automations, and just really being super efficient with lead gen and sales. So hope this all made sense. And thank you so much if you watched this whole video. All right, talk to you soon.